Hey, what is up guys, Phoenix here, and today we're going to be doing the final part, or hopefully the final part in our Foxy pixel art tutorial. So to start this thing off, let's see where we left off last. We were doing teeth last time, I checked, and for the teeth we have, let's see, the entire top row is done, the entire bottom left side is done. We're doing the bottom right side now, we only have 2 teeth complete, so let's get that started so we can finish this thing up. But we still have the teeth and then the top of the ears to finish. So going on to the third tooth, we're going to go down below where we finished the second tooth, where we should have it outlined in black wool right now. And right here, you see where we have this 2 vertical right here. We're going to go to the left of the top block, 2 white wool, like this. Then from there, what we're going to do is we're going to work with the left block and the 2 we just placed. We're going to go down and to the left, 5 vertical pieces of white wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From that 5, we're going to go down and to the right, 1 single, down and to the right, 2 vertical, so 1, 2. And from the second block in that 2 vertical we just placed, what we're going to do is put 2 to the right of it. And now let's bring it back up. So we're going to go back up with this 3 flat we have lying right here right now. We're going to go on top of the right block right here. We're going to put 4 pieces of white wool going straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then from there, we're going to go up and to the left, 2 vertical, 1, 2. And to close out the shape, we're just going to go up and to the left, 1 single. So that's another tooth right there. Let's color it in and then surround it in black wool. So once you fill it in, take the black wool. And remember, when we're filling it in, we're only filling in the top, the bottom, the left, and the right of each white wool. We're not doing the diagonals. There, so now we have another tooth. Let's finish another one. We got to keep this going. So we're going to go to the left of this single block right here now. Right there. And we're going to put 2 white wool going to the left. Then from that 2 white wool, we're going to work with the right one first. So from the right one, we're going to go down into the right, 2 vertical, 1, 2. Then we're going to go down into the right, 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3. And then finally, we're going to go down into the right, 2 vertical again before we rotate to the left side. So 1, 2. Let's get rid of all the placement blocks. So it should look like this right now. And then we're going to go to the left side. So go to the top again where we have these 2 flats, and we're going to go to the left side. So on the left one, what we're going to do is go below it and put 3 white wool going straight down. 1, 2, 3. Then from the bottom right there, this block, we're going to put 1 to the right. Then we're going to go down into the right, 2 vertical. 1, 2. So as you can see, it's touching what we did on the right side. And then to finish it up now, we're going to go down into the right, 3 vertical. So from here, down into the right, 1, 2, 3. So your final tooth should look like this. Actually, it's not the final tooth, my bad. And let's fill it in now. So fill in right here, right there, and right here. So the tooth does look a little bit weird, but let's just surround it anyways. So we're going to switch over to our black wool. And now we can start the next tooth. So from there now, we're going to work with this spot right here that looks like a backwards R. And from that backwards R, what we're going to do is go to the left right here, switch over to your white wool. We're going to place 1, just like that. And from that single block, we're going to go down into the left, 6 vertical pieces of white wool. So let's count that out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it should look like this. And now let's go to the bottom of that 6 we just placed, so right here. And we're going to go down to the right again. 3 vertical pieces of white wool. 1, 2, 3. And now let's go to the right side. So we did the left side now. So go back up to your single right here at the top. And we're going to go down into the right. 2 single white wools. So 1, 2. So then from there, we're going to go to this second white wool right here. And below it, we're going to put 3 blocks going straight down. 1, 2, 3. Now from there, we're going to go down and to the right, one single. Then from that one single, we're going to go down and to the left, two singles. So down to the left now, one, down to the left again, two. And it should look like this right now for the tooth. There's like that space in between the walls of it. That's okay, that's all going to be black wool. So now let's fill in the tooth, and it's surrounded with black wool. So fill in these rows right here. So when it's filled in, it should look like this. And then we're going to change to our black wool and surround each part of the white wool with a piece of black wool. And then we can move on. There we go. So now we're almost done with the teeth. We have two more left, I think. So for the next tooth, what we're going to do is we're actually going to go to where we have this 3 vertical right here. The 1, 2, 3, from where we surrounded in black wool. And from that 3 vertical, we're going to put 1 white wool to the left of each of them. And you can get rid of the placement blocks. That was just there for show. So we have 1 white wool right here. And from each of those white wools, we're going to go to the bottom right here and put 1 extra one on the bottom. So it should be 4 in a row, just like this. And then let's go to the top real quick. So from the top white wool, we're going to go up and to the left, 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Then from the top of that 3 we just placed, we're going to go up and to the left, 1 single. And I want to actually, this is the top of the tooth, and I want to actually finish the bottom of it now. So let's go to the bottom, and we're going to bring the bottom back up to the top, just circle it around. So let's go back to the bottom of what we have right here. So with this isolated single block by itself, we're going to go to the left of that, and we're going to put 4 pieces of white wool going to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, just like this. Now, from the flat we have now, we have this long flat right here. We're going to go to the left 2 blocks right here and put 1 white wool below each of them. And then we're going to go to the final block right here. So we already put 1 underneath it, but on top of it, we need to put 4 going straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we need to go up and to the right 2, and it should touch what we already have at a diagonal. So 1, 2, and it did. So if it does look like this, that means you did this tooth correctly. All we need to do now is fill it in, and then surround it with black wool. So let's surround it now. Just switch over to your black wool and make sure everything is covered at the top, left, right, and the bottom before we start the final tooth. And this is in fact the final tooth, as you can see from the right hand camera screen. So for the final tooth, what we're going to do is start at the bottom right here where we have the 2 flat right here. So we have the 2 flats, then a black wool. Next to it, we're going to put another black wool. Then switch over to your white wool. And we're going to put 5 pieces of black wool going to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now from the left turn part right here, we're going to put 3 pieces of white wool on top of it. 1, 2, 3, going straight up. Then we're going to go up and to the right. 3 vertical pieces of white wool. 1, 2, 3. And then to finish off the top of it, we're going to go up and to the right. 1 single piece of white wool, just like that. And I actually want to go over to the right side real quick. So go down to where we have this right piece right here. And from there, we're going to put 5 pieces of white wool going straight up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And all we need to do to complete this tooth now is just go up and to the left 1 single white wool. And it should touch at a diagonal, which it did. So what we're going to do is fill it in now with white wool. Then surround it. So now we're going to surround it, and like a couple more blocks left. Hold on. There we go. So now we're done with the mouth completely. And just for a little bit of detail, what we can do is what we're going to do. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to go up from here. You see how we have this just lying by himself, these 3 spaces. We're going to fill them in for 3 rows. So 1 row, 2 rows, 3 rows, just like that. We're going to fill it in with black. So that way the tongue has its shape right now. So this is entirely going to be the tongue color when I go over that. And outside of that arch right there is going to be black wool. Those corners right there, black wool. Those cracks right there, black wool. We're done with the mouth completely now. So your Foxy should be looking really, really good right now. And what we're going to do is go to the top of the head now and finish this pixel art off. Let's see how much time we're at right now. We're at 10 minutes. So this looks like it's going to be a longer video, but I think we can handle it. Alright, so going to the top of the pixel art now. We're going to finish off the tufts of his hair before we start the ears. So fly all the way up there where we had the tufts started, but we never finished them. And I'm going to start on the left side where we have this 2 vertical right here. So from that 2 vertical, what we're going to do is go to the top of it and just continue the pattern. So we're going to go up and to the left, 2 vertical again. Up and to the left, 1 single. Up and to the left, 2 vertical, 2 times in a row. So 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. And let's clean up some of these placement blocks. We'll do that after every couple of steps. Just make sure the placement blocks aren't in our way. And it should look like this. Now we're going to go up and to the left, 4 single black wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's get rid of the placement blocks. So the tufts of hair at the top of his head are a weird shape, but it's okay. What we're just going to do now is from these 4 singles we just placed, we're going to go up and to the left, 2 vertical. And from the top block and that 2 vertical, we're going to go to the right of it and put 3 blocks going to the right. 1, 2, 3. And now we need to bring it back down. So from the end of that 4 we have now, because after we added the 3, it became a 4 strip. We're going to go down and to the right, 3 singles. 1, 2, 3. And now we're going to do a couple of diagonal thing shapes just to get the slant in his hair. So first we're going to go down and to the right, 2 flat. Down and to the right, 2 vertical. And it should look like this. And from that 2 vertical, we're going to bring it all the way back down by going down and to the right. 1 single, 2 vertical, 1 single again. Actually, let me see if I'm doing it correctly. 2, 2, 1, 2. We're going to go down to the right, actually 1 single, just to get a little bit of more curvature going. So we're going to get 1 single right here. Then we're going to go down and to the right, 2 vertical. 1, 2. And actually, I'm going to make this connect over to the middle tuft of hair. So we're going to go down and to the right, 1 single again. Let me just zoom out since there's a lot of 1s and 2s so that you guys can see it. So we have the 2 right there, which leads into a 2 vertical. Then we have 1, 2 vertical, 1, 2 vertical, then 1 again. And what I actually want us to do is we're going to go from this 1 single right here, and we're going to do a couple of things. So from this first 1 single, we're going to go down and to the right from it. And we're going to go down and to the right, 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. And from the bottom block and the 3 vertical we just placed, we're going to put 2 going to the right. So 1, 2. Then we're going to pull up and to the right 1. So it looks a little bit weird right now, but I'm kind of shaping it out so that way his scalp can actually connect, because it does look kind of freaky right now. Then, from this 1 single we have right here, we're going to put 3 to the right of it. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to go down and to the right, 2 flat. 1, 2. Then up and to the right, 2 flat. Sorry about that. Up and to the right, 2 flat. And it should look like this. So this will all make sense in a bit, but for now it doesn't make any sense at all. But what we're just going to do is, you see how we have this long strip right here? Bring it all the way to the right till it touches this formation over here. So just extend it over. And just look at the right hand camera screen now. You can see how one of the tufts is complete now. And I'm going to go back and fix that tuft later, because it's not really complete yet. Actually, it is kind of. But anyways, let's start the middle one now. So for the middle one, what we're gonna do is go to this this top block right here and the 3. So look at it, and we're gonna go up and to the right from it, 5 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're gonna go up and to the left, 7 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then from that 7 vertical, we're going to go up and to the left 4 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're just getting the pointed part out done. And from the top of the 4, what we're going to do is go to the right 1 block. Then we're going to go up and to the right 1 single. And it should look like this right now. And we need to bring it down. So going below this single block, we're going to go 2 below it. 1, 2. Then we're going to go to the right of this bottom block right here. So to the right of it, we're going to put 3 going straight down. 1, 2, 3, just like this. So it's touching, it's not at a diagonal. Then going to the right of this bottom block, we're going to put 4 going down. 1, 2, 3, 4. And from the bottom 2 blocks and the 4 we just placed, right there, we're going to go to the right of that, and we're actually going to put 7 going straight down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you can get rid of the placement blocks. Now from the 7 we just placed, we're going to count the bottom 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And to the right of that, we're going to put 9 going straight down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And as you can see, it touched where we were at, which is fine. So that's tuft number 2. And now what we're going to do to finish the third and final tuft is we're going to go to the right, because we brought this 9 down. We're going to go down to the right from it. We have the single waiting for us right here. Then we're going to go up and to the right from there, 2 vertical. Then we're going to go up and to the right, 2 vertical again. Up and to the right, 1 single, then 2 vertical. Then from there, we're going to go up and to the right, 3 singles. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to go up and to the right, 2 flat. As you can see, it's getting kind of pointy right here. So from there, we're going to go up and to the right, 1 single, then 3 flat. 1 single, 3 flat. And now let's bring it back in. So from the right block and that 3 flat, we're going to put 2 below it. 1, 2, just like that. Then we're going to start going down and to the left. So we're going to go down to the left, 1 single. Down to the left, 2 vertical. 1, 2. Down and to the left, 3 singles. 1, 2, 3. Sorry about that. Hopefully, by the time I do my next video, my cold is gone, but I really need to get these videos out for you guys. It's been too long. And from that 3 single right there, we're going to go down and to the left. And just connect this. So we're going to go down and to the left, 2 flat actually. This does look kind of weird. It looks kind of weird, but I think I'm going to leave it like this. Alright, so those are the 3 tufts of Foxy hair. And if it didn't connect exactly like a 2 flat, just put like anything to finish it, because all we need to do is get that slanted shape, and we already did that. And what I'm going to do right here is, you see right here where we have the 2 vertical and the 3 singles, I'm going to put 1 to the right there, and just connect them so they're connected, not at diagonals, like that. So if you don't know what I did right there, I just put 1 to the right of each one as I went up. So you see this 2 vertical, put 1 to the right there. That was a single, put 1 to the right there, 1 to the right there, 1 to the right there. And so it looks like a little staircase. And then you can do that over here too. So you see this 2 vertical, go to the bottom one to the left, we're going to put 1 to the left, whoops, 1 to the left, 1 to the left, 1 to the left. Perfect. And I wanted to finish the ears in this part, but I think that's going to take forever. So, but let's just get started with it because we're at the 20-minute mark right now. Yikes. So I might have to finish the ears in another video part, but I'm going to start them anyways because I know people are getting tired of the Foxy. So we're going to go to the left ear first. So for the left ear, what we're going to do is where we started before. You should have this 4 flat waiting right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, actually, it's 3 flat, my bad. Which I had you guys leave here in like one of the beginner parts. So from that 3 flat, what we're going to do is we're going to go down to the left, 2 flat, down into the left, 4 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're just going to shape the ear out now, so down into the left, 10 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I don't know if the the right cameraman can pick all this up right there, so I'm just going to shift him over, and hopefully he can grab enough of the ear now. Alright, and the 10 is actually the lowest part, so we're going to bring it up from there. So we're going to go up and to the left, not down anymore. 4 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to go up and to the left, 3 flat, 1, 2, 3. And from that 3 flat, we're going to switch over to some 2s now. So we're going to go up and to the left, 2 flat, 3 times in a row. So that's 1. Here's 2. And finally, there's 3. Now from that 2 flat, we're going to go up and to the left, 1 single, up and to the left, 2 flat. And from the left block and the 2 flat we just placed, we're going to put 1 on top of it. And it should be shaped like an L now. So we have that. Now let's go back and get rid of our placement blocks. Alright, so it's looking good. Now from that L block, what we're going to do is we're going to go up and to the left, 2 flat, then up and to the left, 2 vertical. So it should look like this right now. And we're almost done reaching the top of the ear. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up and to the left from there again, 2 flat. And we're going to go to the left block once again, like we did down there. And put 1 on top of it so it looks like an L. Then we're going to go up and to the left, 1 single. Up and to the left, 2 vertical, 2 times. So we have that's 1. Up and to the left again. There's 2. Then we're going to go up and to the left, 1 single again. And to finish off this little length of the ear, we're going to go up and to the left, 3 vertical, 3 times in a row. So 1, 2, 3, that's 1. 1, 2, 3, that's 2. 1, 2, 3, that's 3. And now we're on to the long straights of the ear. That's going to make like a jagged point. So we're going to go up and to the left, 5 vertical first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up and to the left, 21 vertical. So make sure you count that out slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. From the top of that 21, we're going to go up and to the right, 2 vertical. And then from that 2 vertical, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the right 18 flat. This one is already 1, so we're just going to put 17 blocks going to the right of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Let me count that out. It should be 18 long. And we already started with 1 from there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so it checks out. Hopefully the number is correct. We'll go back and check it later if we need to. But for now, it's just going to be 18. Now we're going to start going down and to the right. So from the end of that 18, we're going to go down to the right 6 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down and to the right 4 flat 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 2 4s just like that. Let me just zoom out so you guys can see it. And now we're going to do 2s. So we're going to go down and to the right 2 flat 6 times in a row. So 2 flat just like this. And we're going to do that 6 times. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just getting rid of the placement blocks again. And I have some of them over there that I didn't get rid of yet. I'll get rid of them later. Now we're going to go down and to the right 4 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4. As you can see, it's starting to look like an ear now, which is pretty good. All we need to do now is go down and to the right 2 flat. And from that 2 flat, what we're going to do is go to the right block and put 1 below it. Then we're going to go down and to the right 3 singles. 1, 2, 3. From that 3 singles, we're going to go down and to the right 2 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. So now we have 3 singles, 2 verticals. The backwards are, it should look like this right now. Pause it if you need to on the screen so you can count out your blocks. Alright, now after these 2 verticals, we're going to go down to the right 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Down to the right 2 vertical again. 1, 2. Down to the right 5 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down to the right 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. And before I go and get rid of these placement blocks, let me just zoom out again for you guys since we're getting a little bit close to the end of it. So it should look like this. And let's get rid of those placement blocks. And now to finish it off, we're going to go down to the left 5 vertical. 1, whoops, oh my goodness, my block placement is terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now from that 5, we're going to go down and to the left 2 single. And this is just creating the gap between the ear and head that creates like the little silver for the animatronic skin. So you should have this right now. And the way we're going to fix this is we're going to go and fill in the silver that belongs there. So let's switch over to our, I think it's dark gray. I'm going to use dark gray for now, but if anything, if you see in my other video it's light gray or something, you can change it up. We're going to use light gray for now. So we're going to switch over to our dark gray. And you see where we have this 3 flat that we started with to make the ear. We're going to go up and to the right from it. 2 vertical black wool. Like this. And from that 2 vertical black wool we just created. Whoops, did I go up and to the right from it? Yeah. So to the right of each of these black wool, we're going to put 1 dark gray wool. So 1, 1. And we're going to work with dark grays now. So from the top in the dark gray we just placed, we're going to go up and to the right. 4 single dark gray. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. And what we're going to do now is we're just going to go to the right of each of these dark grays. And we're going to put 1 piece of dark gray again. So 1, 1 like that. And just fill in this entire corner right here. So that entire corner to the right of what we just shaped, we're going to fill that in. And then we're going to surround it in black wool. So that's like the little bits of his ear right there. And we do have some gaps to be filled, but If it does vary from my final pixel art, as you guys can see from my finished one, it's alright. Just don't freak out. Alright, so for the next part of the ear, to finish off where we have this 2 vertical right here, we're going to go down to the left from it. Actually, to make this a lot better, we're going to the left of this second vertical right here and put 1 to the left. So it looks like this right now. Then we're going to go to that block we just placed to the left and put 1 below it. So now we have a 2, like an R shape kind of thing, and it's like 2 vertical just here on the left. And from that 2 vertical, what we're going to do is we're going to go down into the left, 5 singles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to go down into the left, 2 flat, 1, 2. Down into the left, 1 single. Down into the left, 2 flat again. Then down into the left, 3 flat. So I did make a tiny bit of an edit to the pixel art right now, so if you're wondering why there's a cut in the video, I'm going to fix it up right here before I end it because I think this is taking way too long. It's at the 30-minute mark. So what we're going to do is we're going to backtrack a little bit where we have right here. And what we're just going to do is go to the top right here where we have this forward shaped R. Down to the left from it where we have this 1 single block. We're going to put 1 below that 1 single block. And then we're going to delete this single, this, the 2 flat right here, this 1 single, this 2 flat, and this 3 flat. We're going to delete all that. And we're going to go back up to what we just made. So over here, going to the right of this 2 vertical right here, so this 2 vertical, we're going to put 1 single like that. Then we're going to go to the right of this, put another, we're just going to keep going up and to the right and putting a darker wool. Like that. If you don't know what I did right there, all I did was while climbing up the up and to the right, I just put 1 to the right of it. So up and to the right, went up 1, up and to the right, went up 1, up and to the right, like that. That's gonna be it for this part, guys. We can fill that in with dark gray. Actually, I'm gonna just make a couple of adjustments. So your pixel art is gonna look different from my final one, but it's okay. Let's fill that in with dark gray. Alright, it looks pretty good. Alright, so thanks for tuning in, guys. As always, be sure to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed or subscribe if you're new. This is Phoenix F1, and as always, I'll see you guys later.